Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England, for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds in the welterweight. The opening bell of this scheduled 12-rounder here. A much-anticipated fight. Round one underway. Good job protecting himself. Who do you think has the mental edge in a matchup like this of boxer versus brawler?
Well, it depends how it starts. You know, if the boxer can start and he can control landscape, he can be on the outside, getting his way, getting a little cooperation where the brawler's walking into his punches, and then tie up on the inside. He has the advantage.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
There you go.
And here he goes again with the clinching. Good shot there with that left. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Ramirez.
Use the ring.
Able to show you his block. Ramirez is scored upon by a left hand. Teddy, explain this to me. Hey, this fighter was just staggered and stunned. Now all of a sudden he's defending beautifully.
Yeah, because he's on instinct now. Before he was thinking, he was overthinking. That happens out in life in a lot of places. And now he's not. Now just naturally, instinctively, survival mode is there. He's doing all the things, Joe, that he was taught in the gym. Things he couldn't do before because he was worried about doing them. He had too many things clogging his head.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Ramirez is jammed by an uppercut.
What's the body?
Last 10 seconds of this first round.
Deep breath, Mark. You're in control. Keep it up.
Ramirez's recuperative powers are proving to be very strong right here. This is the start to the round he wanted to have, coming off a round where he was clearly damaged. Good job staying away from the danger there.
Come on, kid.
Ramirez is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Flush shot lands after blocking away his opponent's effort. A solid left hand by Ramirez. Both these guys obviously hopeful that their cut men will be up to the task tonight. What does it take to be a great cut man?
And you know, that's a great question. First of all, you better have the right coagulants, the right chemicals, the right medications in that corner. Avatine, adrenaline, and you have to have Vaseline where you can put it on it. But the most important thing, you have to be calm. You can't panic. And you have to put pressure on that cut, just the right amount of pressure, and then you put those medicines in it, and then you better have a fighter that can give you a round or two. He can move.
Big right hand.
Hold him.
Oh, what a hook upstairs. Good left there. Good way to protect the midsection. Ramirez's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Gets rid of that effort. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Ramirez's punch is far off the target. Nice block.
Hit the body.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Showing you some defense there with the block. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. So they close out that round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, I know you watch very closely how these trainers go about their business. You were under the tutelage of one of the true legends of the game, the great Customato.
Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate. Quite honestly, those opportunities, situations probably don't exist anymore because we've lost a lot of those, you know, really great trainers and managers that boxing was their whole life. I spent 7 years with Customato, and I learned the nuts and bolts from a physical, technical point of view of what's important to give to a fighter, but the psychological part. To understand the pressures that a fighter is under, the fears that a fighter deals with. And if you don't understand that, all the other things don't mean anything, because you have to understand how a fighter is feeling to understand why he's behaving or not behaving a certain way.
Move your head, just like that, just like that.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good block by Ramirez. Ramirez is left now getting into the mix. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Nice block by Ramirez. How about that left hand?
Come on, kid, Boston. Keep your distance.
Nice block by Ramirez. And now you see him scoring well with the right. Stunned, but all of a sudden now surviving.
Use the ring, use the ring. Keep working the body.
And that's the end of round 3. Well, if anything has been learned from the first 3 rounds is that sometimes just being the busier fighter will do well for you. And that's the case right now for him as he's up 2-1 on Teddy's scorecard.
Yeah, not always landing a lot. You put it very well, Joe. Not always landing a lot, but keeping his opponent defensive and keeping him from doing what he wants to do.
Unable to score with the hook. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Back to the body.
Pace yourself.
Ramirez's blocking ability is doing well for him there.
Nice work, nice work.
Didn't get it done going to the body there.
Keep work, come on, kid, focus.
Ramirez is doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Nice defense. Good block by Ramirez. Ramirez's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Great job of protecting himself. He's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
What I want to see. Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Seconds to go in this round. Ramirez's punches just don't look like what they should look like right now, Teddy. I know he's thrown a lot early on here, but there's no oomph on them.
Well, that's the other side of it. There's always a flip side to a coin, and the flip side here in the boxing ring, yeah, he threw a lot of punches, but they didn't affect the guy. Right now, I think he's giving in a little bit.
Oh, and he got caught right there. Everything was going fine, and then he got caught.
Well, that's the problem. It was going too fine. He got a false sense of security. The other guy wasn't throwing back. He took for granted, and bang, you can't take for granted in this ring.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Work the body.
Finish with a hook.
Solid. Oh, and here comes the first challenge of his night. Down he goes. He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Keep your head moving.
Not much action as he just ties up. This is excessive holding we're seeing here now. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Big left hand. There it is. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? It's all over. Ramirez's bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him. You know, Teddy, not long ago when we put up your scorecard on the screen, I noticed somebody from his corner looking up at the big Jumbotron here in the arena. They knew he was losing this fight.
Yeah, but that's smart use of information. They got it to him, they let him know, and they got the results they wanted, they needed.
The result, a knockout victory. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.